cry you, but tears was coming down. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no vlog. That's by the way. Today is Good Friday and it's also doubling for public holiday, which made me super excited because I didn't know that today was public holiday, because all the times that I've celebrated these always close to Easter period and school is always on holiday during this period. So walking here and finding out that today is public holiday made me super excited. I'm happy that today I do not have to go to work and
nothing.
Unfortunately, we do not have lights. My fan is on break and I'm sweating. It rained 2 nights ago, and in Nigeria, whenever it rains, these people take their time to allow their poles and wires to dry up. Before you see lights this period, you have to cross like 7 oceans. I also have an order that I made on AliExpress, and I've been having issue with getting it because yesterday there was network problem and they couldn't get to me when they wanted me to come take my package. So I hope they bring it today. I don't know if they work on public holiday, but I hope I get it today. I'm very excited for this order because I've been keeping myself from making this order for like not less than 6 months. I've just been telling myself, you can do without it, you can do this, you can do that. Maybe you just need to use the money for something else. And 6 months later, I made the order. I made the order on 1st April. 1st of this month, and I hope what I get is what I ordered, because my hope is here. My hope has been high since I made this order. And you guys pray for me, because if they do me while I'm going to cry like tears. You will see me crying on this channel.
Zigzag. Oh, it's zigzag.
Happy Easter, guys.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Today is Easter proper. Easter Sunday. I hope that you're having a good day. Thank God for salvation. Thank God for the death of Christ, or the curse of Calvary. Just because He loves us. He loves us that much. All that we have to do now is to accept that He came to die for us and that our sins has been paid for, and accept Him as your personal Lord and Savior. I hope that this celebration, you not forget the cause of this celebration. So yesterday, I followed my friend to go and relax her hair. When we got there, I just decided to do a fresh break because it was already old. We got gel again. So talked about the price, and it wasn't even a problem. The washing was okay. They did a very good job. They washed my hand. You can see that my scalp is shining. When they started braiding, I didn't understand what that was saying. I just wasn't understanding what was going on. I tried to be understanding, but it wasn't working. Because I have natural hair, my hair gets old really quick. So on a normal, even when you braid it very well, it ends up getting old. So just imagine when you don't understand what they are doing, what is going to come out like. So I complained after the first braid. I was like, I don't like what I'm getting. There just has to be another way. I don't like this braid. It's not going to last. and then the oga changes the person that is braiding my hair. She also did the braid, and I was not still understanding. You know, when you have already complained the first time and they have already given you another person, if you not complain again, what will it look like? But some part of me was telling me, you better say something. Don't go home and go and cry. Don't go home and go and cry. Because I've had situations where I didn't like what they were doing to my hair. But because I didn't want to come off as a troublesome customer, I'll just sit there. And then when I got home, I started regretting why I did not talk, why I did not speak up. First time, I went to get knotless braids, and the hairdresser wasn't giving me what I wanted. It was actually when knotless braids started trending. I think that was way back in 2021 in my site. Is it 2021? No, 2020. I complained a few times and I just decided to not say anything again. She was done with the braids. I didn't like what I said. I saw the mirror. I didn't even tell her thank you. I just gave her the money. And when I got home, I looked at the mirror and I wasn't crying, but tears was coming down. I was just regretting because it was already too late. I already gave her the money that she charged me. I think I even called the hairdresser and she was just saying, what did she even say? I can't remember, but I remember calling her to complain. I don't really like what you did. That time I was even crying, but all of those things were medicine after death. Another of that situation that happened recently was when I went home for my leave. I went to the salon that I normally go to when I want to braid. It was my mom that took me there. Actually, it's not like I wanted to go there, but I went there. I didn't come with anything like attachment, gel, or stuff. I just went there hoping that I would get everything in the shop, the salon. So when I got there, I told them what I wanted. So it was time to talk about the price. Oh yeah, how much are you using to make this hair? She said the money is not going to be a problem, that she just relax. I asked her the second time. She said she not worried that like if I can't pay her, she will ask my mom for the hair. Because normally after I got internship, my mom does most of my stuff. My parents actually. So they were used to collecting money for the services they render from my parents. So I told her, this one now, I'm the one paying for this one. Like, it's not my parents. Just have to tell me the price. She said that I should not worry, that money is not going to be a problem. And now relaxed. Hey, I don't know why I even believe that because it has happened before, and she ended up collecting more than I had. I was done with the hair. It was now time for me to pay. I transferred what it usually costs because all of them have the same, all the salon around the side have the same range. They charge the same range, almost the same price for each hairstyle. Then she tells me that this is not going to serve. How do I even expect her to use this after making this hair for me? How will I be giving her this amount? Instead of me to say, okay, I told you, let's talk about the price so that it's not going to be a problem when we are done. I just stood there and I was looking at her. And after thinking of my life, for like 5 minutes, I transferred the remaining money that she requested for. I went home. I didn't cry this time. I didn't cry this time, but I was just blaming myself. You should have said something. You should have said something. You should have done this. You should have done that. But that time, as usual, it was already late. So there was nothing I could do. The only thing I could do was to sit down and blame myself. So back to yesterday, when they were doing that all back, and I wasn't understanding what they were doing. It was like 3 persons. First person came, I didn't understand what she was doing. Second person, the same thing with the third person. One part of me was telling me, maybe you should just leave it, so that you not be the troublesome customer now that complains too much. It was my first time going there, by the way. And another thing was telling me, you go home and cry, you will go home and cry. You will go home and cry. Do you want to go home and cry? So I just gathered courage. thanks to experience, and told them that there's no way I'm going with this. I told them this is going to be old. Like before 3 days, this is going to be old, and I already have hair that does not last. So if the problem is now coming from the hairdresser too, not just my hair, I don't know how long it's going to last. That was now when the owner of the shop now came, and she was telling me, it's a guy that owns the shop, that they was now telling me that they specialize. It was my first time going to that salon, by the way. Now told me that they specialize on locks, that they don't really do all back with natural hair, and if it was something that my hair was relaxed, they would have known what, like it would have been easier for them, that they don't know how to grab my kind of hair. They even ended up directing me to where I'll get a good braid that's going to last for me. And all this while, I don't know what I was afraid of. I was afraid that maybe if I spoke up, I would have been termed as a troublesome customer, like all those kind of things. But thank God I did. Because normally would have been moved, then I'll go home and start blaming myself. This year, I told myself, if a situation comes up and I can change the situation by talking, speaking up about it, I better say something, instead of coming home and beating up myself for situations that I can do something about. So that's how yesterday ended. And then when I came back, I told myself, this is public holiday. You have Monday to yourself, Sunday to yourself. So why not do the braid yourself when you can DIY? So this is what we have been doing since today. This is what we have been doing. We have gone halfway. This is the next morning, and I'm done saving some money. I just woke up from a brain resetting sleep. I didn't know how much I needed that sleep. Pray for me, because I've slept away my day. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do all the things that I need to do today. Better late than never. So I'll just start from where I can start from. This is the next day from the time you saw me getting it from the warehouse. Is it warehouse? Yeah. And when I came back, there was no lights, and at least I have to be using the window lights or the artificial lights. So I just had to wait till today to unbox it with you guys, because that's how I love you guys. Should I use a razor? What I ordered is just 2 things, so don't expect too much. It's just 2 things inside this box, but I'm excited like it's 10 things I ordered, because I've waited so long to get this. my Bluetooth earpiece. And charger. And then the main thing, because I've been waiting for this thing for so long. Oh guys, I like the package, the inside and the outside. It's not for me to check the sound. Actually feels very cool. There's no pain. The last one I got, into my put it in, I feel pain. Like it's not relaxed in my head. Earbud feels smooth. I've connected. Okay. Don't be too excited so you don't get disappointed.
A few moments later.
I'm already outside. I'm no more with you guys. With you and grow with you. Okay, that's by the way. Okay. This is nice. It's actually nice, and I'm very, very excited to do a lot of things with this because it's been a long time coming. I've restricted myself from doing a lot of things just because I'm trying to save money. Just know that I'm happy. That's the summary, and I like the sound. It's very, very good for the money. For the money that they charged me. It's nice. It's now to know if the battery is going to last, or I don't know, but for now I love this. So this one now, I don't know, it's actually very small. Like a tripod, and I don't know what it's like. I don't know if it's me that did not read the description well, but it's very small as compared to what I saw online. But let's see. You never know. You never know. You have my heart. This is very small. You know, something told me I was going to be disappointed with this because the description says there's a button. There's a button a button, yeah. Controller, remote, remote. And when I got it from the warehouse, it was almost as if I was not carrying anything. So that was when I knew that I was going to be disappointed with this, and I'm actually very, very disappointed. This is the phone holder. I want to cry. These people have done me shaking. Something is telling me that they actually gave me a good earpiece and then took the money that's supposed to cover for that from here. I don't know if you get the mathematics, but this is. See now, this place is already folding, which makes it not so strong material. There's a fold here. It's like I don't know, I'm not supposed to be smiling, but this is like Temu, I don't know. I've ordered both the good and bad from Temu. The last time I ordered, I got both the good and the bad. So I don't know, but I just checked their description now, and I'm seeing that this leg, there's one more like this one, which does not change anything because it's still small. Then I can cry. Just cry.
Will you go ahead and would you go ahead and just cry?
2.5 or 2/5. That's my rating for this. Then I also got some outfits. I needed singlets for sleeping, and I got some. This is what they look like. This one too. It's like pure singlets. I also got one short. I tested it yesterday and that's why it's staying here. That's all for my orders. Let me just say, it can happen to anybody. I think I like this short. I like the way it looks on this. I don't know, I'm sweating so much. There's no light, so bear with me. You see small sweat here and there. But this is the top. This is looking like something you can use and stroll in the evening. Sorry, I'm not going to fit the rest because they are looking singlet. So see detail.